Yo, I got on a show on Saturday, some guy's like, I got a joke. And I was like, ugh.
Uh-huh.
And it was just a bunch of other comedians were like, oh, okay. And they're like sitting there listening to it.
Why?
I don't know.
They had them outnumbered. Usually one-on-one, it's hard. You know, you'd be like, oh, what is it?
Yeah.
A bunch of you. Someone's got to have the confidence to be like, get away from us, loser.
Yeah. I thought ugh. And somebody goes, hey, come on.
Hey, stop. Maybe he's the next Dave Chappelle.
Right.
Hey.
Yeah. So somebody's like stopping. So he tells the joke, and it wasn't bad. It wasn't great. And some
It was a street joke, though, right?
I don't even know.
He's running material on you? He's like, I wrote this.
It's like about his name or whatever. And I was like, I don't
Oh, my God.
And then...
take it to an open mic.
Right. So some guy who was on the show goes, you could... Because the dude is like also brown. And the guy goes to me, another comic goes to me, he goes, you could use that. And I go, if anyone needed help tonight, it was you.
I was going to ask, when did comics become such losers?
Yeah.
Weak pussies?
Yeah.
And then, boom, you zeroed in.
Oh, yeah. And then he went, hey, man.
Hey, it was just a joke, man.
Yeah. He goes, you don't need to go for the jugular like that. And I go...
You know what? I would do the same thing. I hope, because I'd be feeling that.
Yeah.
That's what I'd be feeling. Don't try to herb me in front of this fucking civilian. I hate to use that term in a way.
But then you're going to like, also because we happen to both be brown, this is what you do. You point at me and you go, oh, you could use this as material.
Plus, wasn't it about his name? So he's like, hey, Kunal, maybe you could change your name to
Isit or whatever.
Istanbul Carmethian.
Right. It's that'll sell.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like obnoxious to say that to me, and then if you think you can't poke me and I'm not gonna come back, you're out of your goddamn mind.
Yeah. Well, it's a good thing it's not still bothering you days later, weeks later. How long ago was this?
It was maybe 48
your second
hours.
year in comedy.
It was 48 years ago.
See, when you get cornered by somebody like that, you gotta have moves.
Right.
I was in I don't know if I ever told this one on the podcast. This is a fun one.
You want to? Should we go start the podcast?
This is the podcast.
Okay, I mean it'll be in.
If you're cutting any of this,
I won't.
Don't you do this to me sometimes? You get me going. What do I always say? You're making me waste all my good stuff.
Yeah.
We're sitting here chatting for 25 minutes.
I mean, I thought we were just talking like friends do.
No, dude. I told you. I don't have. When we started this pod, I said it's either phone calls or the pod.
Yeah.
Can't be both.
I understand.
Yeah.
I understand.
My mom chose phone calls.
Okay, all right, fine.
You chose the pod.
We're here at City of Rats. Dennis, Kunal, Bruce. Go on. You were saying?
City of Rats, everybody.
Yeah.
Come on. You know what you're tuned into.
Name.
Yeah, you know what you're doing here. God damn it.
So go on.
I'm in like 10th grade working at Carvel.
Yeah.
You know, I worked at Carvel for a few
Yes,
years.
you
I think we talked about it last
mentioned it last week,
Yeah,
and I will
yeah.
tell you right now, a lot of people were excited about that.
Were they?
Yeah.
Listen, I'll do a tell-all episode. I got all the dirt.
What, different fast food places?
You want to know how we make the cake mix?
At what?
Vanilla ice cream and cake mix. All the secrets coming out.
Yeah. You know Fudgy the Whale? Not really a whale.
No, he's a beluga. Which technically, if in the whale community, they don't count that shit.
Right.
They don't count it at all. Fudgy the whale. Fudgy the whale is actually Fudgy the sea lion.
Yeah. Secrets.
Carvel secrets.
So what do you got?
Carvel was a racist, Mr. Carvel.
Buddy, I assumed that as such.
You ever see a black person on a Carvel? I'm just saying.
No, yeah. Fudgy the Whale was just a guy in...
That was the contract?
Yeah. That's the closest he could get to hiring people of color.
Yeah.
He goes, listen...
Yeah.
They want me to put some colors in my thing.
Right.
I'm not going to budge. What if we make a black whale?
Well, what if I meet you halfway?
Yeah, and I paint the whale black.
Yeah. 4 years in therapy before he could even get to that one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
His therapist in his ear the whole time being like, maybe you do something to let people know you're not a total piece of shit.
Yeah. Meanwhile, he's folding away a Klan hood.
Yeah, he has to. He comes in the Klan hood every meeting, every therapist meeting.
Yeah.
So I'm out at Carvel.
Yes.
And I think, as I mentioned, that, responsible young men, they'd leave me with the store or whatever. Dennis is in charge.
Yeah.
They'd also leave me there alone, which, responsible or not, one man can't run an entire ice cream
insane.
store.
That's like, I would never get up off this podcast and just leave you on the mic.
And I'm much better at this
I know.
than I was doing the ice cream.
Yeah, but I don't trust what could come out of your mouth.
I'm just waiting for you to have to take a bathroom break. You're like, go ahead, you pontificate for a few minutes.
Right. And then I just hear through the wall, through the bathroom door. My God.
Yeah, and I've wedged the fucking chair up underneath it.
Yeah.
You're like, Dennis?
Yeah.
Dennis, let me out of here.
I was Fudgy the Whale.
I'm working at Carvel some day or whatever in like the winter, so it's dead. I'm there all alone, and I'm like 15.
And they don't close for the winter.
Nah, not even. We didn't even do shorter hours.
That's crazy.
Mrs. Hugh, shout out the Hugh family, my former employers, militant,
right,
about their opening.
General Hugh.
Yeah, General Hugh, absolutely. Yeah. Why, if we close at 9 o'clock instead of 10:30?
Major Hugh.
Major Hugh.
Yeah. Okay.
Hugh, me.
All
right, and so I'm there, and this like 50-year-old dude in a suit comes in, but he looks like he kind of like slept in the suit.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah. The tie's loose. You know when people are wearing suits and you're like, well, just give it up.
Oh, 100%.
You got a T-shirt on underneath that, dude. Take off the shirt and tie and jacket.
Yeah, there's no need to do this.
You're not fooling anybody with this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, we think you're a down on your luck millionaire? You know what I mean?
Big old trouble for Gil.
Yeah, I haven't had access to my walk-in closet in weeks. Sorry for the smell.
Yeah.
He comes in and he orders kind of like a complicated milkshake. And we used to make those milkshakes, really like slow and steady.
Right.
So you order a milkshake. You got my back to you for like 5 minutes. I'm doing shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I got my back to this guy. The whole
you turn
store's
around,
dead.
the suit's fully pressed.
Bet you're wondering how I did that.
Yeah.
Satan?
Color you embarrassed, huh? I guess that's the wrong hue.
Yeah. It could have been. All right. Slow burner. Slow burner.
All right, yeah.
Sometimes it takes me a second.
Sure.
I wish Mrs. Hugh was there. She would have talked some sense into this dude.
Oh, absolutely.
You know what this dude dropped on me out of nowhere?
Meanwhile, she's running a dry cleaner.
Yeah, she's just next door.
Yeah.
She's just next door. She got hot and cold covered.
Right. I love it. Yeah.
So this pasty, seemingly down on their luck guy, wearing the full crumpled suit. I'm like 2 minutes into making it. It's quiet. I don't have the music loud. It's just just quiet.
Every guy in a crumpled suit reminds me of Pat Dixon.
Yeah. I know.
So, who I've always liked. So shout out to Pat.
I haven't seen him in years, but always liked him.
Yeah,
but the suit always did look like he took it out of a grocery bag, like a plastic grocery bag, and threw it on right before he came in.
For wear. I got a funny Pat Dixon story that I know I could tell on the pod. So
all right, great. Yeah, I want to hear that.
Yeah.
So retired Pat Dixon. That's what we'll call this guy.
Yeah.
And maybe he had Pat Dixon in his ear because this is what he said to me out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And I'm talking out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Like no context.
Your back is to him making the milkshake.
Making the milkshake.
Sure.
I'm 15. Maybe I look college age.
Yeah.
I was always big, whatever.
Yeah.
He just drops this on me.
Yeah.
Again, no warming up.
Well, yeah.
No, what's your political affiliate?
He goes, I got my own straw. You turn around, his dick's head.
Sir, there's no outside silverware allowed in here. Because you can't just throw him out. You got to kind of play into it. Because if he's armed, you don't want to upset him too quick.
No. That's a very smart way to do it.
You got to give it a look. Give it a look. Don't rush it.
Yeah.
Give it a look. Kind of like roll your eyes at it. And I mean, sir.
If it was like this year, I get like, I guess you're doing your part to save the turtles.
Yeah. that video really hit home with him.
Yeah.
You do him the favor when you look at it. You kind of like lean over the counter. Like, just give like that's exquisite, but unfortunately, we're not allowed. That's exquisite, but my boss says no human penises using straws in the store.
Yeah.
So I got a plastic one for you.
Right. Yeah.
He drops this on me. He goes, those towers weren't really hit by planes.
Oh, my God. Whoa. I'm going to tell you right now, if this guy pulled out his dick, that would have been better.
The third tower?
Yeah. I call this one Building 7. But by some accounts, this one's called Building 9.5.
He's clearly lying. It's Building 3.5. But I'm just like, oh, wow. Yeah, I could see that. In my head, I'm just like, got to get this guy out of the store. No sudden movements. Finish the milkshake.
Right.
Just no charge today, sir.
So what year is this?
This is around 2004.
Okay.
So it's pretty fresh.
Yeah.
Pretty fresh, but certainly there's no... He was the first person who ever told me, because of course I started asking him questions.
Yeah.
I'm 15 years old, working at Carvel, child of the internet.
Yeah, he's like adjusting his jacket. Asbestos is flying out.
He's like, I just came from the wreckage, actually. Still there. People don't want you to know.
They just uncovered me.
They lifted off a concrete slab off of me, and they're telling me I have to go back to work. Can you believe this shit?
Yeah.
These companies are cutthroat.
So what year is it at this point?
It was like 2004, 2005. I'd say.
Okay, so it's a few years out.
Yeah.
What do you say? Do you want the Oreo crumble?
No, I was just already.
Or the peanut butter cup.
I start slow. If I'm using the stirring machine,
yeah.
all the way up high, when he says that, you bet your ass I'd lower it down a little bit. Bring that speed to it from to like. You don't say.
It's like suspense in a movie.
Yes. I just slowly bring it down and turn over my shoulder, and I'm like, "What did you just say?"
Dun dun. Yeah. So you go.
I just start asking softball questions. Softball questions.
What's the first question you ask?
Oh, really? You think so? Like, I just make sure, he's not testing me. What
you
if
double down on him?
I'm like, yeah, you really think so? I'm not blocking him out. I'm not like, that's crazy.
Right.
But I'm also not like, definitely, you're totally right, dude.
Right.
You're totally right.
Yeah.
I'm going to make myself a milkshake. Let's sit down and discuss.
Let's rap about it.
Yeah, I'm so happy you brought this up out of nowhere.
You take out a notebook.
Yeah, what was it about me?
Yeah.
Chubby white kid, 15 years old, where it's like,
he needs to know.
He needs to know the truth.
Yeah. This is where I start my campaign. So what do you? So you go. You think so?
Oh, you really think so? He goes,
What does he say?
Think so?
Yeah.
I know so. He goes, you got YouTube? I'm like, yeah, I got YouTube. He goes, look up Loose Change. First time I had ever heard of Loose Change. I don't think it had been put on DVD yet.
Right.
I think it might not have even been YouTube. He might have just been like, Google Loose Change.
Yeah.
It'll tell you everything you need to know.
There's
the red pill, blue pill moment.
If he had said Yahoo Loose Change, you throw him out. No, none of that here.
It's like, what you're going to want to do is log on to Yahoo Chess. Friend a guy named Loose Change. He'll send you an email address. Confirm it. And he'll tell you everything.
You walk 3 blocks. You take a left. There's going to be a guy sitting on the street, a homeless man. He's going to say loose change, and you go, exactly.
Exact change.
Yeah.
Follow the white rabbit. He's got the white rabbit tattoo, a la the Matrix.
Right.
Yeah.
So
I just keep asking him questions, and I almost went home and looked up Loose Change.
Right. That was the documentary from Michael...
No. That was Fahrenheit 9/11.
Fahrenheit
9/11 was Michael Moore, the fat guy.
Right. And he also did the one about
Bowling for Columbine.
Yes. Yeah.
I saw Bowling for Columbine when I was very young, and I was like, this guy is great.
Of course.
And then slowly but surely, I was like, this guy's kind of fucking nuts.
Yeah. You realize he's just he's like an unfunny Kevin Smith.
So he's just a fat white guy? Is that what you're saying?
I guess.
I don't know. He's not. He's more than an unfunny Kevin Smith. He's done. Did you ever see Bowling for Columbine?
I saw Bowling for Columbine.
Pretty good.
It's really good.
He opens that checking account. They give him a gun.
Yes.
That'll make you think.
Yeah. About what? Buying guns?
Yeah, by opening multiple checking accounts and loading up.
So no, okay, yeah, but after Fahrenheit 9/11.
I never watched it. I never watched any of that shit.
Yeah.
After Bowling for Columbine.
Yeah.
Once the general public started making fun of him, I was like, hey, he sucks. Fuck him.
Look at him, huh? Look at that guy. Look at that big fat white guy, huh? So, yeah, no, I didn't watch Fahrenheit 9/11. And also, I think because we were so close. It was like, you know what I mean?
You and I personally?
No, like proximity to the city.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw the smoke that day.
Yeah, we saw the smoke, right?
Illusion.
Yeah.
Chemtrails.
Yeah.
Advanced chemtrails.
Yeah, absolutely. They're controlling the weather, these people.
Yeah. But one of the best customers, he'd come back and, we'd just talk more and more. Mm-hmm. And he's the one who radicalized me.
If you take out a kufi.
What's a kufi?
That's what Muslim guys wear. The little.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's a kufi.
Yeah.
I always just thought of it as a Muslim yarmulke. Yeah.
That's the last thing that
they would not be happy to hear that.
Yeah. This is how I know you're not radicalized.
No, I know.
Yeah.
I've been hearing that a lot lately, though. Like people who, so-and-so got radicalized. People are saying that recent shooter, pick any of them, was radicalized by television and stuff.
I wouldn't. Oh, by television?
Well, YouTube, like the internet,
right,
not television, but you know, it's like calling loose change.
I've heard a lot of people, they'll watch like these Islamic priests on YouTube talking shit about America, and then they'll be like excited about it, and then they'll go down the rabbit hole of that.
Oh, I'll check that out. That's a good place to start. No, I'm serious. I was like, because how does this happen?
Next week you come in fully white with the kufi on. It's
yeah. What do I have to YouTube? Give me that seriously.
I don't remember the priest.
Nope, you just said it.
No, it was like an Islamic priest.
Oh, just find like passionate Islamic priest.
Right, write that in. Right,
you just need to find the Islamic megachurch and just show up and be like, I'm open to ideas.
Right. They're just sitting there. It's just the guys chanting with an AK.
Yeah. Oh, that's my kind of scene.
Right?
You know what I mean?
I'd want to hear that priest talk.
I've never even been to a black church, but throw out the singing and add automatic weapons.
I'm going to tell you right now, I would love to go to a black church.
If we went, do you think they'd know it was for a bit? Do you think they'd care if it was for a bit?
We would not have to go together.
We need content.
Yeah, we can't. We can't go in at the same time.
Why not?
They know it's for something.
That's racist. You're making them racist. You're saying that these black churchgoers see.
No. It's nothing to do with race. It's just that they see us paired together. They're like, that's an unlikely
They're like,
pair.
no gays in the church.
Yeah.
We respect your lifestyle outside of these doors.
You want to sing and dance? You do that outside.
Yeah. I think we should. I think we should go to a black church for content.
I'd be down, dude.
Put it on the Patreon list.
Yeah.
Things to do.
Things to do. Go to a black church. I'll be down. I'll sing. I'll dance. Do the whole thing.
We'd have to tell them ahead of time, though.
100%.
Yeah, I can't go in there on some secret ops shit.
No. I would feel terrible doing that.
Afterwards, the priest comes up to us. He's just like, I'm a big fan, City of Rats. Like, oh, shit.
Yeah, he's a $50 subscriber.
Yeah.
I was like, that's you?
Yeah. He's like, if you guys want to speak here next week.
Oh, my God, imagine.
That's our next goal. Speak at a black church. Headline a black church.
Headline a black church? Okay, let's not, we'll set it in the goal list.
What are those songs going to sound like? All right. Put it in the goal list.
Lightning crashes and an old mother cries. Her placenta falls to the floor.
I got a fast car. Tracy Chapman was black, right?
Yeah.
And a guy. A lot of people don't know.
Yeah?
I thought it was a woman for a long time. I need to be reminded every few years. Someone will tell me, like, that's a guy. And I'm like, really?
You're fucking with me.
I'm not. I'm only kind of fucking with you.
What do you mean?
I'm not a fan of the chap to begin with.
Tracy Chapman's a woman.
Tracy Chapman is a woman?
Yeah, dude.
Are you serious? Are you sure?
You thought Tracy Chapman was a man?
I still think Tracy Chapman's a man because I feel like I've said Tracy Chapman's a woman before and I've been corrected.
I thought you were fucking with me.
My improv knows no bounds. Which way am I going?
No, Tracy Chapman's a woman.
How sure of this are you?
I'm 1,000% certain.
That's pretty sure. I still don't trust it.
Yeah.
I don't know. All right.
Instead of car, it's cock.
What are you talking about? Why is it cock?
I got a fast cock. Yeah.
What the fuck are you talking
about? Because that'd be like, you know what I mean? That's what the song really is. And she didn't want to say because she's really a man hiding as a woman.
You know, it'd be dope.
Yeah.
Chapman announces tomorrow she's transitioning.
Yeah.
We are ahead of it. We're ahead of our time.
Way ahead of the curve.
News breaking news.
We do this, the City of Rats logo. Spins. They figured it out.
Breaking news from City of Rats. Yeah. We're live here on Kunal's couch.
A fledgling podcast. A podcast on the fringes. Some say it leads to radicalization.
Yes, I was about to say, are we radicalizing people?
Yeah, absolutely.
Anyway, do a duet with a passionate Islamic priest. You know what a duet is? You're an old man.
Two people. Yeah, two people sing. Yeah.
No, the duet on TikTok, I mean.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Anyway.
How you been, buddy?
I'm all right, Big day for you the other day.
Huge day.
Huge day for you.
Huge day.
When I came in here, I was happy to see that you were freshly bathed.
Yes.
Because I was questioning,
100%.
What was it?
Well, this is the thing. So we have like a meeting. We have like 2 meetings.
Let's tell me if 6. They're like 6, and that's what they're getting out of it.
Maybe less meetings, fellas.
Yeah.
So we have a meeting, production meeting, and you before you get off the phone, you go, "I hope you showered."
Yeah.
Because Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom, came out on Friday, and I picked it up Thursday night, Friday midnight.
Friday at midnight.
I got the collector's edition.
Yep. Which included
which included like an art piece from the video game, an art book, pins. You get 4 pins.
You got 4 pins?
Yeah, that one thing that you lifted up has pins in there.
Oh.
So it's that. I mean, and it's just. I mean, I just love it, dude.
Real nerd shit.
Yeah, absolutely.
How do you have a girlfriend and I don't? You over here getting limited edition Zelda, fucking.
I'm literally
not bathing for 4 days, playing it in your underwear,
played that
shitting all over yourself.
When the game
it just gets worse and worse.
Yeah. Me and Bruce peeing on the same pad.
Oh, God.
So when the game when I got the game, I also ordered it from Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I don't know which one's gonna. I'm like, let me make sure I have it though. This way Friday morning, right? So this way I have the game. And then the Amazon...
You blocked off all day Friday,
pretty
right?
much, yeah. The Amazon one didn't arrive till 6 p.m. So I was great. I was thrilled that I'd got this collector's edition.
Uh-huh.
And I kept it, and I was like, why not? What was I going to do? I was thinking about flipping it for like twice as much.
Oh, you ordered 2 of them to be sure?
Yeah,
To see which one would get there first?
No. The GameStop one I picked up.
Oh, you just walked in?
No, I bought it during the day. They gave me a receipt, and then at night there was a line down the block.
How'd the line move? Move quick?
Oh, I mean, the people that bought them ahead of time,
Yeah.
they had a number. Everyone else was just on the line.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's a sad existence.
Oh, yeah.
You know this game's coming out for like 4 years.
And all you had to do was show up during the day.
Yeah. You didn't even have to order ahead of time.
Yeah, I know.
Right.
So I did that. I showed up. I bought the collector's edition. They called numbers 1 through 10. The people walked in. Then they called, and there was still a few people left, so they're like 10 through 13. And then I was 11, got my collector's edition. I walk out, literally every Zelda nerd, because everyone else had just the game.
You had the collector's edition?
I was the first one to walk out with
King nerd.
Yeah, oh yeah. And I thought about just holding it up and yelling for Hyrule.
Oh my God.
And I go, you know what? No.
Dude.
No.
You should have committed.
Yeah, I know.
I
pussied out. I showed up.
There's moments in life, because here's the thing.
Yes.
I bet you some people, this is in Brooklyn? This is in Greenpoint?
No, Astoria.
This is a lot of nerds in Astoria.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Shout out.
Yeah. There was a line.
They would have given you, they would have been like, yeah!
There was a line down the block, and the amount of Triforce shirts that I saw had to have been like 15, maybe 20.
Of course.
Yeah.
Dressed for the occasion.
Absolutely. The line down the block, and then I was talking to Ray Goots, because he lives in that area.
Shout out nerd, Queens nerd.
Yeah, and he was walking his dog probably an hour and a half later. Still people on the line.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I don't think I could wait like that for a video game anymore.
I mean, I get it, but
I'll order ahead of time or something.
Yeah. I mean, I was thrilled to buy the game and get it in and out, and so I did that. Got the game, started playing it on Friday around 12:30, and I think I pulled like a good 20 hours in the first 24 hours of having it.
Since then, you've been kicked out of your apartment.
Yes.
Girlfriend broke up with you.
Yes.
Bruce isn't speaking with you.
We're at my mom's house.
Yeah, we're back.
No, so dude, it's just been, I mean, you played it.
I played it for about a half hour.
And
I'll get back to it. I'm sure I'll put in some serious hours.
Right.
I mean, it's great.
Yeah.
It's great. If you're into Zelda, you don't need me to tell you that it's awesome. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm excited to build shit. That's the cool thing. That's the biggest cool thing about it. It seems like just whatever you can imagine, you could build.
It's just, I mean, the idea that's what it comes down to is there's no wrong way to do anything.
Right.
And like sometimes it's clunky and it takes a long time because you're an idiot. I'm talking straight to me right here. Yeah. It's just like you never like the Green Lantern. It's whatever his mind comes up with that he makes.
Yeah, that always worried me.
Right.
Because my brain says some awful things
That's
sometimes.
what I'm saying, right?
Sometimes I wonder if I have that unwanted thought syndrome.
What do you mean?
That Maria Bamford has.
Yeah.
Apparently she's not just weird on stage.
She's weird in real life.
She's weird in real life. She has thoughts that she doesn't want. Can you imagine?
I can't believe it.
It's the only fucking kind of thoughts I have.
Yeah,
9 out of 10 are unwanted.
I'm just like, I can diagnose that as a fucking problem?
Yeah, you go to the doctor. You're like, sometimes my brain thinks things that make me sad. Doctor's like, well, we can't be having that.
Yeah.
Take some Zoloft. You need dick pills? Well, you're here. You might as well here.
Right.
Come on. Your dick could always be working better.
Get your mind straight. Get your dick straight.
Yeah, get that dick right. He gets all gangster real quick. Like, now that your brain seems to be better, how's that dick doing?
Yeah, come on, bro.
Come on,
yeah,
dog.
let's straighten that dick out, dog.
Drop that piece. Let me see that third tower.
Let me see that. So, yeah, I've been playing the game, and it's been phenomenal. I decided that I played the game so much this past weekend.
You needed to put a structure system to
Yes,
it?
100%.
A reward system?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because I felt awful after this past weekend. That's how much gameplay.
It's like fast food. It feels good in the midst of it, and then like once you're done, you look back and you're like, "What have I done?"
It's like when you go on a boozy vacation.
Yeah.
And you come back and you're like, I need a break from this.
Yeah.
I need a vacation from my vacation.
Yeah. I need discipline.
Right. I was excited to read a book. I was excited to kind of exercise. I was excited for all those things. To eat with like some schedule, and I'm still playing. But yeah, it's a phenomenal game. I think anyone should check it out.
It's dope to dive in with no moderation initially.
Yeah.
But now you got to kick it back to like an hour a day.
We're in our 30s, dude. We can't be out here doing that.
You're in your 30s? I can't be seen with you, old ass man, old ass loser.
That gray patch in the back.
Shut up, dude. You know I'm very sensitive about the color of my hair.
The chip in your
You're
head.
Completely gray.
I know,
but you're not sensitive.
I don't give a shit.
I don't care. I'm like you. I don't care if I go gray as long as I keep it.
Yes. Well, yeah, absolutely. My brother's losing.
That's why you and I are going to get dual implants. 2 for 1.
Yeah, my bachelor party's in Turkey. Yeah, where they do the implants.
Is that a good? That's the implant.
That's the implant.
That's the implant
space.
country.
Yeah.
Dudes, I hear about that all the time, and I'm just like, maybe I should go somewhere and do like a. What do they call it? They call it vacation work, right? Vacation surgery.
Yeah.
Because they kind of make a vacation out of it.
What do you? Your hair is thick as shit.
Oh no, not my hair.
Yeah.
But like maybe I'll get like a tummy tuck. Maybe I'll get some Botox done.
Yeah.
Lip fillers.
Okay, I could see that.
I wouldn't like the way you look at me with my lip fillers. I don't like. I said lip fillers, and I saw you look at my lips.
Yeah.
And I didn't like it at all.
Yeah. Dude, I'm just imagining.
I'm leaning more and more out of frame to get away from you.
I just imagine you with thick ass lips coming into this podcast. Why are you sassy all of a sudden?
You don't know.
Yeah, you don't. Let me tell you how this podcast goes.
I ain't don't tell you why I'm sassed up. Well, you know what one of my nicknames was in high school and still today.
What was it?
With some of my closest high school friends, the types that shit all over you and you shit all over them.
Yeah.
Thin lips.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard them call me that?
No.
Thin lips?
No.
They call me thin lips because apparently I got thin lips, I guess. I didn't know thin lips was an issue for a guy.
You got dry lips, too.
Are they a little dry?
Yeah, a little dry.
A little dry today? You know, I had the windows down on the way here, licking my lips.
Why don't you moisten those thin business card lips? Why don't you
business card? Business card is such a great example of thinness. You and your construction paper, dry ass.
Yeah. Why don't you moisten them lead mechanical pencil lips?
I do. Sometimes I let my lips get a little dry, and I feel very self-conscious about it.
Dental floss lips.
I should have never told you this.
Yeah.
This is your new battering ram.
Oh, absolutely.
Thin lip. That's what they call me. They still call me that.
G-string bikini lips.
Thin lips.
Them thong lips.
Yeah. I remember one girl. She went to go in and kiss me, mad drunk.
Yeah.
And I kind of like pulled away.
She put her tongue in your nose.
She blamed it on the lips.
Yeah.
I was being a gentleman. She's like, his lips are so thin, I couldn't even kiss him. I'm like, you whore. You whore.
Your bird wire ass lips.
Flaco ass lips. That's Spanish. Spanish for our multicultural listeners.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, my lips can be thin because the rest of me levels it out. You know what I mean?
100%, yeah.
Go ahead. I see the wheels are still turning. I'll buy you some time. Hoo doo 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 doo. Thin lips.
Non-whistling ass lips.
I could whistle as shit. You know I'm a great whistler.
Oh, can you?
No, I'm a great whistler.
Yeah.
Go ahead, give me a note. What do you want? I'll match you on. I can match your note with my whistle.
Oh, what note am I gonna? What do you mean?
Like I know you don't know notes.
Right, well,
but just hit like oh.
Oh, like
Good.
oh.
You gotta maintain it, dumbass.
Okay.
All right. I just whistled. I'm like, didn't that sound just like it?
Yeah, I couldn't hear you. The volume. The volume got lost with those thin ass lips.
Those lips are so thin. They're like helicopter blades once they start talking.
It's like cups on a string. That's your lips.
2 dual strings for long distance. Go ahead, hit me with a note. Go ahead.
All right.
all right. That was a dumb thing to try under pressure.
It was.
But in my car with no one around?
You're like the WB Frog.
Dude. I thought you said NBA.
ESPN?
Yeah. I thought it was the NBA theme song.
Yeah, it is. No, it is the NBA theme song.
Yeah, but it's not the WB Frog. I think they got rid of the WB Frog.
What's his name? Who did the NBA theme song? John Tesh?
I think you're right. Yeah, I think you're right.
Yes.
Funnily enough.
Yeah,
I read that somewhere recently.
He was he said he called his own answering machine.
Yes, I've heard this.
Yeah, and he talked about it on a concert. He called his own answering machine, and he went.
I think he played it for public. Like it's public record.
Yeah, he goes da 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 da. That's good. Yeah, he goes. That'll be a good for the NBA theme song, and then that's what it became. Phenomenal.
Yeah, but when he shows it at the concert,
Yeah.
it's like beep. That one ends. The next one begins like beep. Howard, stop calling me. I want nothing to do with you. Mr. Tesh, your ex-wife is taking you for millions. I hope this NBA theme song works out because you're broke.
It's beep. Erica, did you leave John yet? His whole life is crumbling via voice.
Beep. Dad, it's been 45 minutes. My teacher's waiting for you. Someone needs to pick me up. They won't release me. They say it's too far for me to walk home. They said they're going to leave me with the janitor.
Beep. John, you might want to get checked out.
Beep. John, we lost the baby. I love how they just say the worst thing and I hope everything's all right. We'll get through this. There you go.
All right.
John, your pizza order is here. One good news.
Yeah, one good news.
Beep. Oh, sorry, we have the wrong apartment.
No. Oh God, that's so funny.
John Tesh. And he's just sitting there letting all these play out.
John Tesh's answering machine.
John Tesh's answering machine. And then think that'd be pretty good for the NBA theme song.
Yeah.
God, I hope things get better for me.
Thank you guys for tuning in. If you enjoyed that, please join our Patreon. It's $5 a month. It's $1.25 a week. It's very little to you. It means the world to us. And if you can't do that, and that's understandable, please rate, review, subscribe, leave a comment. All those things really help out.
Yeah, subscribe to the YouTube. That costs you nothing. Leaving a comment, liking anything, sharing. These things all help. And also, we're the little guy. So you fucking reach out. We're going to reach out back. You pop off in the comments about my haircut. I'm going to cry at night. So, yeah, find me on Instagram at dennisrooney7, www.dennisrooney.com for all my live dates. Check me out in Vermont first weekend of June at the Woolen Mill Comedy Club with Mike Toohey. And check out Netflix Book Club, my other podcast, if you like me talking about movies.
All right. And also, you could check me out at All Day KCA. It's all the social media handles, and also alldaykca.com. And if you do want to check out another thing, the thing we would suggest is checking out one of the previous episodes that we have on our YouTube page. Which episode are we pushing?
I wanted to push episode 15. Family will be the first to betray you.
That's a great episode.
Specifically, you remember when I got spotted in public, and I tell a story about it.
Oh, this is about a guy who saw basically Dennis. This was his celebrity moment.
I'm a local celebrity.
Yeah.
Sometimes when you get noticed, it's too much.
Goes so poorly.
Yeah.
That you definitely want to check it out. Episode 15, Family will be the first to betray you.
Check that out.
All right. And
Another Lost Angel.
City of Rats.
That was weak, dude.
I know.
City of Rats.
You're the singer, not me.
I know.
All right, well, see you guys next week.
Later.